understood the weakness of my flesh. It disgusted me.
So, hey folks, and I'm back. Let us continue. Sorry for the abrupt end there, but let us pick up where we left off. Yes, I'll get to you eventually, I'm sure. So, skull. So, let's go from here. I'm kind of having an anxiety thing right now. I commented on an old video of a much larger YouTuber, and they actually responded, and it's just like, shit, terror. I wasn't expecting to respond, like, and now I'm trying to like write up a response, and I'm just like, how do I word this? And I'm just getting nervous. And Apple, ENT, Apple, they've done a ton of lore vids on like Fallout stuff. They're talking about like concerns of like popping sounds and clicking in their videos, and I couldn't actually hear any. But then as a few went on, I did hear a few. And it's like, how do I word this? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I'm just trying to leave my nerves to one side and just move on. Augment capacity. Just 1. Okay. Fuel, statistical and in range. Avoid all opportunity attacks. +3 to move. Oh, that's insane. Oh, Angry Spirit. Machine Spirit attacks deal +2 damage. Perfect generators cost -1 to use. Or 1 less to use. No ranged weapons are equipped, +1 damage, 3 to movement, 1 physical armor, 1 to energy armor, and 15% critical chance. Jesus Christ. So Explorator is very much a melee build. All troops in range attack selected target. Oh, that is delicious. Command. Choose between 2 canticles, +2 damage to all troops for their next attack, +2 energy armor and 2 physical armor to all troops for 1 round. Cognitive canisters have -1 cooldown. Call in a troops unit instantly anywhere on the map. +1. You can give it. Use Service Skull to give a unit armor. Bless to get the canticles, +2 to all tech priests for your next attack. Oh, command is +2 to all troops. This is to tech priests. And 2. This is basically the tech priest version of command. Reactor fuel generators gain -1 cooldown and 2 to fuel defense. Overzealous can cast Canticle for free, can be used again later in the mission. Oh, that's nice. Collect all cognition points from 1 source. So you can use this skull to pick up 3 points from a place rather than just 1 from it. Dead analysis. +1 cognition point on killing a target. That's useful. Scanners have -1 cooldown. Overcharged cognition. Active, fill the gauge. Passive, collect 1 cognition when hit by an enemy. So the same thing the servitors have with a bonus. Restore 1 HP at the end of the unit's turn. Heals 1 target for 3 hit points. Curator Cause have -1 cooldown and restore 2 more health. Get a canticle. Either heal all tech priests or heal all troops. 3 turn cooldown. +4 ranged for ranged weapons. Use Silver Skull to deal 1 point of damage to a target. Machine Spirit attacks deal +2 damage. Oh, imagine having both of these. Like, this is more of a melee tree, but still. Oh, Jesus. Well, actually, there's nothing stopping you from being a melee tree and just using this. Ignore this bonus, but still. Energia enhancers cost 1 less to use. Right to range. And it's the ranged equivalent to this. Oh, actually slightly different. This gives movement bonus. This gives an additional 4 range. I'm kind of tempted in giving going Engis here. Because having an ability to heal would be useful. Because towards the end there I was just bleeding units. In order to upgrade, you must have enough Blackstone. When you rank up, you'll gain augment slots, skills, and body parts. Having a diverse team is advised, however, the choice is all yours. Tech priests can be multidisciplined, meaning they can learn skills for more than one discipline. You can have augment capacity to equip this tech priest with a weapon. You can see the capacity amount for items within its tooltip. Drag weapon onto a slot with the left mouse button will take up one of your augment capacity slots to gain more upgraded tech priest. Can I get the flavor text up here again? Apparently not. Could upgrade it again, but thinking of upgrading the other guy. So instead we will go... it's all troops. Okay. Rather than... I mean, it's the... will not hit these guys. I need to remember that distinction. Ooh, I can do that. Silver skulls are devoted disciples, dead before their time. Skulls are repurposed, so even in death they serve the ominous side. The blinding white fire of the phosphor weaponry is utilized to mark out high-priority targets amongst the battlefield murk. Power axe. Ooh, it destroys one energy armor and physical armor? Jesus. Arcs of frightful energy spark from this multi-purpose tool. This is a list of technologies collected so far. You can find text such as weapons or items on missions or as a reward for completing missions. This is a collection of weapon blueprints you've found so far. These blueprints are known as standard template construct fragments, or simply SCC fragments. The Mechanicus loves STCs. Everything they use, well, vast majority of everything built is built off an STC. STCs are archaeotech, tech from humanity's golden age, where they were the strongest humanity ever was. And from my understanding, like, STCs were sent out on humanity colonization attempts at the time, and were reliable, sturdy, you know, fuck. I'm trying to. I have the memory. The memory has a few holes in it, and I'm trying to. While I have it in front of me, the words are failing me. They aren't coming to me. Like, as far as I remember, like there will be machinery sent out with the colonies. This machinery would, you know, would be SCCs, would produce stuff off these SCC blueprints. I can't actually remember. Standard template construct. I actually can't remember what it stands for anymore. I literally read it and I just blanked. But it'll be whatever the colony would need. These were well-made, you know, reliable, well-made things. They were vital to the colony's survival. And as such, the Magicus, can I be honest with you? I've literally just, like, everything I knew about 40k is just vacated out my ass. I think I'm just still dying inside thinking of the other thing. Yeah, the Mechanicus. They seek these things out rather than trying to recreate anything. You know, tech development is pretty much heresy. They seek out these STCs, you know, religiously. Some things are made new, but those are exceptions for grand occasions. Ordinantis? What's it called again? Basically, there's some like mega weapons that they make outside of like the Titans. There's this giant one. It was this like huge like vehicle. It was on treads, and it had a giant like sonic cannon on it. Ordinantis or something. I can't remember what they called it, but I think those are custom made. They're made like for a single particular job, and that's it. But again, it's exceptions. They just fixate on whatever they can get from an SDC. So. Okay. I'm trying to talk about what little I remember of Warhammer lore, 40k lore, but I'm just getting tongue-tied out the wazoo with it. I know, I feel like I'm saying it wrong, or I'm being incorrect, but yeah, the Mechanicus love STCs. STCs are archaeotech from humanity's golden age. Humanity was incredibly strong tech-wise at one point, then fell to techno-barbarianhood thanks to the Eldar. The Eldar murder-fucked Slanesh into existence, and that the chaos of the birth of a chaos god spew up warp storms everywhere, preventing travel. And so all of the worlds of humanity were cut off from each other. And humanity's golden age came to an end, with the people on Earth descending into techno-barbarianhood. This was when the Emperor came to the fore and decided to take charge. But before this, humanity had various colonies and whatnot, and they would, alongside the colonization attempts, would send along SCCs to produce things that colony would need to survive. The SCCs were, you know, high quality, damn reliable things, vital to colony survival, and I suppose it's understandable why the Mechanicus want them so badly, you know? They also don't do any real like tech development or recreation stuff themselves, I don't think. They just fixate on what's been made already. Some people were saying it's justifiable in a particular light. Like, bad things can come of trying to make new stuff, kind of thing, thanks to a guy named Zinch or something. But they do occasionally do their own developments of stuff, Ordinantis or something. Basically, everyone knows of Titans, the giant like cathedrals on legs they have. They also do these other constructs that are made for a particular purpose in mind, and that's it, like a particular battle or something. There was this, I remember seeing artwork of this massive thing on treads. It's got a sonic cannon on it, and so even if you're hiding behind walls, it will just crush you with sound waves right through it. They make these and then mop them. So here it is. These fragments can be implemented into your backpack slots. These give support-based skills such as healing and damage-absorbing shields and more. There are 2 versions of each item. Each version increases in power. Here are troops and what level they've achieved so far. This shows off ship upgrades you've achieved so far. Ship upgrades affect your repair efficiency between missions, armor tech receive access, and so much. You can access and so much more. These are canticles, known as canticles of the Amsaya. These are prayers that can be used in-game. Canticles can be unlocked by completing quests that are listed on each canticle. Once the quest has been completed, you'll then be able to take the canticle on missions and use its incredible abilities. Complete 5 missions. Okay, so there's 3 different iterations, so just the actual amount you just focus here. Oh, and any of our work in the previous one didn't count. Oh, okay. So, restore. We've already done this one. The wolf of the Amsaya is so strong within the prayers canted, priests will stop at nothing, not even that. So you use the canticle and you heal the active unit. Canted craft. Complete a mission without using a canticle. Next physical attack will do 3 physical damage, up to 9. We'll do 3 additional physical damage. Though they flee and cower from us, the unrighteous shall find nowhere beyond their reach. It's the energy weapon version of it. From the master of the machine who knows all, there can be no shelter. Next damage will do 4. The flesh shall wither, but the steel shall endure. Let our knowledge be as a lantern in the dark, and enemies shall burn in its light. Next 2 attacks ignore all armor. Up to 6. Jesus. Scan 12 Necrons. Next attack will break 2 physical armor. The fire of the forge, the flame of the crucible, the fury of the atom be yours. Let disdain be your armor, and scorn the flames of their fury. Let disdain be your armor, and scorn the flames of their fury. So yeah, that's cool. Take 50 energy attacks. Take 50 physical attacks. Your hand will be Amsaya's hand, and with it you shall break the teeth of the enemy. Lo, their spears shall shatter against our flesh, for ours is the strength of iron. Just the low reminded me. I remember seeing a quote floating around. Apparently it was from Voltaire, the French philosopher, not the singer. I have said but one prayer to God. O Lord, make my enemies ridiculous. And he granted it. Oh, it's such an arrogant line. I love it. Move 400 meters. Stride across the stars and spread with you the word of the machine God. Lights of knowledge shine down on those that are faithful. Let those that do not feel the Let those that are not feel the wrath of our intellect. Gain 3 cognition points. Gain up to 9. You must be able to expand how many you can take. That you can hold. Okay, so then I can click here. The Killing Jar. Tech Inquisitor Skelvola. We should begin a research. That's a her? Alright then. Into the secrets of the Necrons. It has asked for specimens of the enemy to be gathered from the tomb of Epicropus. So reward. Infectus Mechadendrite. Augment required. An aggressively willed Mechadendrite, which will lash out and search for any target that doesn't log as an ally in its local cogitator. Modifications to the Infectus were required to compensate for necro-inflated ones, as their human flesh. Modifications to the Infectus were required to compensate for necro-inflated ones, as their human flesh-covered shells interfere with target walking. In an earlier thing, I was saying one guy, one of the Catan got their own back on the Necrons that fought them. The Flare was what they were called, as far as I remember. And in their death throes, they cursed the Necrons, who struck them down. And they were struck down with the Flare. The Necrons, therefore, were struck down with the Flare virus. The Flare virus drives them mad. They are basically like zombies in a sense, but instead of lusting for brains, when they find a human, they gorily and messily shred them apart and then drape their skin and gore upon themselves. I also heard something about them one side claiming that they could hide in like a pocket space or something. So you got, gory mechanical zombies that hide in a fucking pocket dimension. I think that's wrong. Or something someone's bullshitting, But, I know the Necrons can teleport greatly, so maybe it was basing off that or something. Maybe I misunderstood them, but yeah, regardless. Yeah, Flayers they're rabid about wearing the flesh of the mortals they kill. And yeah, they're just basically they aren't gonna shred you, they're still walking fucking biohazards, Just non-Nergalite based for once. Sorry, you go walking around, wearing people who've been dead for who knows how long. That's not clean. The strike, single target melee attack, knocks the target back by 1 tile, deals 1 physical damage to that target. Not really that great. 1 turn cooldown. It could be useful in a particular circumstance, but maybe knock them back, then shoot them. But, Omni Specs. 50% chance. Target has 50% chance to miss you with its attacks for 1 round. The Omni Specs carries a Raptor-class machine spirit capable of reading heat emissions, data signatures, and biological waveforms at extreme range. 91 Blackstone. Easy, it's just Necron Warrior and Scarabs. Lector Dogmatus Vizdek has requested the deployment of a Sensor Servitor to fumigate the tomb of Argolect and cleanse its spiritual corruption. Arc Pistol. Increased area size. Upon hitting target, turns into a cone area attack, deals 1 to 2 NG damage to target, and then 1 NG damage to chain targets. Machine Spirit increases their area size, and its Machine Spirit effect is area size increased. That's insane. More portable little sister, the arc rifle. The smaller barrel and lighter weight allows the wielder to perform close quarters shots with ease. Curio Call. Oh, that was mentioned on one of the upgrades. An essential tool for any NGC or tech priest, the Curio Calls are equipped with biological and synthetic repairing tools that can reverse the effects of enemy fire on an Mechanicus unit in the middle of battle. 2 to 4 hit points, 1 cogitating cost, 2 cooldowns. 91. Yeah, I'm sorry. This one's giving the better water. Let's change to Killing Jar. There's no time limit mentioned on any of these. Here you choose which tech priests and troops to take on a mission. Use left mouse button to add unit to the Arvis lighter transport, and right to remove. Oh. And I was hoping they were going in a different slot or something, because then I could bring in so many troops with me. But no, it's either a tech priest or a troop. They share inventory, like they share slots up here. I called you here, Elector Dogmatus Vizdek, because your knowledge of spiritual matters and the cult Mechanicus will be crucial in dealing with any moral threats on Silva Tenebris. I have 543,000 and 21 works of scripture stored for rapid context topical retrieval. There is no obstacle beyond my capacity to counsel you on. Unless you use cogitated power. Waste of resources, Vizdek, insufficient use. Go to our Augment Bay for improvements. And stop fighting. I'm just like imagining, okay, what can't he counsel us on? Oh no, the Tyranid there, Ada Commissar, it's wearing its hat. It's ordering the troops around. Better formation to fight the Tyranids. What do? That was a funny little fanfic I remember seeing, or 4chan post. I'm not sure where it originated. I'm not sure about the latter detail of fighting the Tyranids, but I remember seeing like one of the. There was some story someone had wrote. A Tyranid attacked the Commissar, and you know they ended up eating it, and it got overwhelmed with the sudden desire to wear its hat, and even starts barking orders at like Imperial Guard. The guard are like terrified and just like obeying. It was funny. Decidedly there wasn't too much to it, but it was funny. The Xenos tomb is revealed to us as a great hungry maw that seeks to consume our very purity. Blasphemy reeks from every corner of the tomb of Argolect. Most poetic, Collector Dogmatus. Your thoughts on how to proceed? I shall take my cues from writings of Archmagos Venatus Hyricus. Let the stench of corruption be swept aside by the sweet winds of fate. One of my censor servitors will cleanse the spiritual corruption with blessed incense. Then deploy one immediately. My thoughts exactly, Magos. With your assistance, the omniscience work shall be done. Sensor servitor is deployed at 2 entrance, Magos. I'm ready to send it on its way. Halt, Subdomia. The sensor servitor is a delicate piece of machinery, still suited to hostile territory. Avalornians, 591. Fragile indeed are the tools of the righteous. Must be escorted on a sacred duty. Don't be ridiculous. Every step we take in the tomb risks the lives of our personnel. If the spiritual integrity of the mission truly is at stake, Subdomia Capra, it is worth the risk. I'm sure it most definitely is. I've already sent a team ahead. I foresaw your emotional connection to your troops, Capra. If you ever to be a dominus, I must show you how to command. My gratitude, Magos. The Xenos corruption will destroy us as surely as the guns of the enemy. Very well. His will be done. The Winds of Change, Deployment 1. Okay, this is guaranteed 5, and that's it. Menials should be ritually chastised for this maintenance failure. It's imperative to get the servitor functioning again quickly. Neo-Dogmatics 7190. If his will be done, let it be done quickly. The sensor servitor stopped moving and starts belching pungent smoke. The runes of attention are blinking on its chassis, indicating several key systems require maintenance. Territory diagnostic. Perform the entire rite of refurbishment, including the incantation of 7 diagnostic processes and amendum fabricatoris. Perform the ritual replacement of service key systems, primary maintenance. Perform the most perfunctory rites of repairing. Do the entire thing here. Who knows how long this will take. I kind of want to say it's just for the humor of it, because it would be ridiculous. So yeah, perform the entire rite of refurbishment, including the incantation of 7 diagnostic processes and amendum fabricatoris. A voluntary thoroughness makers. Aphorism 97. But it's worth doing, it's worth doing to completion. Went up 1, but we got 40 Blackstone. Server is repaired, but the process takes time. More questionable non-standard... but the process takes time. A morally questionable non-standard motivated unit is discovered and replaced. Presence has been detected. Necrons are waking response to presence within the tomb. As you travel through each tomb, defense systems are activated. This increases difficulty of mission. The longer you spend in a tomb, the harder the mission becomes. Exploring the depths of the tomb is without reward. No immense lost knowledge to be found for those willing to dig deeper. This is non-standard behavior and speaks ill of the menials whose task was to maintain the machine. Maxims of Amulet 5:12. Where the deviants of the unknown tools, for the enemy finds his entrance thereby. Quite unexpectedly, a previously unused Voxcaster unit pops out of the servitor's face panel. In a synthesized voice, it attempts to engage the cohort in philosophical discussion. Rip it out, examine it. Engage it. Continue to converse with the machine. Perform a diagnostic on the machine to determine the source of this behavior. We'll never know who tampered with this machine. If all was right, he suffered his punishment for his heresy long ago. Antibug comprehensive diagnostic locates an invasive element in the biological cortex that contains the service's operating system. That had been inserted by an unknown person many years ago. With chip removed, the service ceases wayward communication and continues in silence. I got a power field generator. The power field generator has a wide variety of uses for everyday tasks. On the field of battle, they're able to enhance the arcs of powerful lightning surging through the mighty power axes. Or... 1, 2. Or charge the... on the field of battle, they're able to enhance the arcs of powerful lightning surging through the mighty power axes, or charge the impact rounds of a macro stubber. 2 cognition, but the enemies have greatly enhanced initiative. I'll loop around. This is no good, Mago. It's no good at all. Xenos corruption takes physical form in this murky fog. Can anything be done? The noisome miasma fumes from the Xenos machinery series, masking the servitor's sacred incense. Live with the miasma's presence, scour it away with flame, or purge the corruption with prayer. Here's some fire. What could go? Sayings of Archmagos Cortico, verse 58. Prayer is power, but I cannot deny that fire does too. Righteous fire scours away the miasma and encouraged to advance. The sight of sheets of flame burning away the toxic fog is indeed inspiring. Could this be a form of Xenos mapping? Most perturbatory. Crow knows what blasphemous notions they had about the stars. Destroy them. Our purpose here is to purify the tomb, and the works of the alien should not be suffered to exist. Take picked captures of star maps. They may prove informative. Ignore them. The intellectual pursuits of Necrons are of no interest to us. We must make haste. This chamber's walls are covered in elaborate star charts, covered in extensive annotations in the Necron language, suggesting they record journeys amongst the stars. Pick captures made of star maps and uploaded to cogitators on the Cassis McCallan for study. Extra Necrons in battle. Oh, this is a glyph. A single port designed for a Necron canoptic creature exudes from the device. A single port designed for a Necron canoptic creature exudes from the device. So mark the last one as unused. This one. It healed him, yes. But he was already in full health, so it was irrelevant. While traversing this chamber, the sensor servitor crosses a part of the floor that collapses under the machine's weight. Servitor is trapped at the bottom of the shaft of machinery and pipework must be excised. Magnetism. Extorted servitor to overload its magnetic levitation circuits. Fashion a system of pulleys and ropes to haul the machine out of the hole. Climb into the hole and haul it out manually. I'll probably just break it further for mechanics. To every problem, solution lies in the application of tech war. Thus, Farrock, Aspelane wrote, and thus we have proven. Shall meditate on this revelation. One up by one. It takes a long time to set up, but once in place it proves up to the task of extracting the servitor from its predicament. They reanimate one turn faster. I go shut this down before the enemy is attracted to the din, but take care not to damage the machine. Servitor begins emitting a loud, blaring noise, perhaps foreigner tampering or damage alarm that's been accidentally tripped. The noise is accompanied by flashing lights and random bursts of extremely pungent incense. Scrutinize, diagnose, and fix the errant parts in the servitor. The machines must be protected. The core expected diagnostics take some time, but quickly noticed a cranial probe improperly jammed into one of the cortical sockets. Once this is removed, the servitor's non-standard behavior ceases. Cord has a new appreciation for proper maintenance and service and function of such machines. Okay, it's gonna go up to... it didn't go up any further here. Maybe it goes up with each new tile. idea what that's about. Scan. Ah, shit. Oop. Can't send that ahead. Wait. Oh, platform. That moves. Fire through these, but I can't fire a fair way. Blackstone. Nice. Okay, 9 health. Move up here. You can actually do damage. Okay, opportunities seem to do. Opportunity attacks seem to hit hard. Move up. Oh. That's actually getting used. Oh shit, this is still going on. Extra Necrons in battle. This was still going up. Jesus. Destruction is the destiny of Xenos. It's nice that they will gather it on the way. Maybe I should have hit them, but it's fine. Down it. And round. See if you got to get to Buddy. This new round starts. Nope. Please be energy shield. At least it's weak. Moving. Oh. Come on. Fire. Beautiful. No trap remaining. Mission complete. Since the server reaches the location where the occurrence through the tomb will take its sacred exhaustions to every corner of the tomb. The cohort guards it until its incense is fully deployed and can escort it back to the tomb entrance. The sensor servitor has been delivered to the depths of the tomb, Electro Dogmatus. Its sacred incense now permeates all areas of the structure. A positive outcome, Magos. It's right and proper that you see, as I do, the dangers posed by the corruptive influence of the Xenos. It remains to be seen if the tomb is rendered less dangerous for our troops. At the very least, the place is less melodious. I trust you'll continue to consider the alien with the hatred and disdain they deserve, Magos. As we explore this world, remember the words of binary hierarch Getsumer. The weak in mind will seek to understand the Xenos. The strong in mind will destroy them and bless their ignorance. Unless you say that again, I'm not gonna know. Okay, it's a percent a thing. Okay. That's something. I was fearing it was gonna be worse. So beautiful. Can to the craft. Complete a mission without using a canticle.